Wow, I did not realize that my microphone was turned off this whole time, so you really couldn't hear anything I was saying. Oh, so basically, I was going over a few comments. Two of them are actual questions. The other one was just this idiot, but I'm going to cover that anyway. First was the villain. He said, "What exactly did you attach the license plate mount thing?" Basically, he wanted to know what I used from the factory thing. I've looked for photos constantly trying to find a disassembled fender. Um, there's really nothing. Whenever you search fender, it's immediately just going to trying to find um, aftermarket fender eliminators. Um, because I cut mine to do it, it's really hard to show you because it's not going to look anything like yours if you disassemble it. So basically, if you look in here, you'll see that's where I cut it. This is the inside piece, so there's two pieces that overlap each other on the stock fender. I used the internal piece and used little bolts that I got from Walmart to just I drilled out holes and attached them. And this is part of the original plate where it held to. This little piece flipped out here and yada yada yada. So that's what it is. I know it's hard to explain. Like I said, I couldn't find online any of the information about what exactly, what was the whole disassembly of that. Anytime I tried to look up anything fender, it just had hundreds of different fender eliminators for sale. Mine was a do-it-yourself. Did it for less than like $5. Next up is Allah is Satin, or whatever. He spelled it wrong. I know what he was going for, but and Muhammad was yada yada yada. Anywho, he said, due to your moron, you have no idea what you're doing. Your center nut is torqued down to a specific number. Your bike will handle poorly now. Whether your fat, sloppy ass knows it or not is another issue. All you had to do was read more. I'm fat, not blind, so well aware that my weight's increased much, like a ton over the past like 4 years. It's kind of what happens when you start bringing in a bigger income and you work a lot and don't exercise. Not a big deal. I know what I am. I don't really care. Based off of the way that you made that comment, makes me feel like you're very young. I actually looked at your channel. You have no videos up, so it's whatever. But yeah. Now I just wanted to take this time to bring up people like Do It With Dan. He had people doing what he still does on all his videos, saying stuff like that. And Do It With Dan has nothing to be self-conscious about. He hits the gym. He drives nice bikes. He has a nice car. Has a nice truck. He's got money. He has nothing to be self-conscious about. But cyberbullies kind of almost made him stop doing his channel. So, not cool in my opinion. I don't care if you trigger me. I actually think it's funny. Unfortunately, you're the only person that's giving me a negative comment. I'm sure I'll get more in the future, and I'm excited for it. Either way, you were a view, so appreciate it, dude. Yeah, no big deal, but I thought I would bring it up that people like Do It With Dan who have awesome channels that do so many cool things actually almost stop their channel just because of dumb comments like that. Next up, I have Ad Mortem, and he asked me, please do a flyby. So basically what I did was, I wanted to post this video before, but my mic quality was not the best. So what I did was, bought one of these, been waiting on it to come in. It's also for my gaming channel that I haven't posted any videos yet, but that's coming soon. I just got to get better editing software for it. I got a capture device and all sorts of stuff. But yeah, so we're going to see what kind of audio I can get for my little custom garage engineered exhaust. Unfortunately, I do not have anyone with me today, so to do this, I'm basically just going to set it up in the driveway. I don't really want to post this stuff about on the street just because I don't really trust these areas too well, and I really can't afford to have someone just come up and jack my equipment while I'm trying to do a flyby, because if I'm doing out in the street, I'm going to try to go like 70-ish so you can actually hear it, and do several, like an acceleration one and all sorts of stuff, but yeah, alright. So to abide by North Carolina laws, I'm going to need a helmet. Alright, well, I guess let's see what my exhaust sounds like.